So, for us as MSG Africa, the journey that I want to share around vision, why it's important. This thing is something that you define at a particular time in life. So at university, my vision was a yellow M3. If it remained a yellow M3, there'd be something seriously wrong with me. When Given and Simpiwe started MSG, they registered the company in 2003. At the time, they were running a little PR business called the Communications Firm. We did events, we did some corporate PR. And a lot of that work we did because of Given's radio experience and exposure. A lot of people would ask him to do a lot of PR stuff. A lot of people would ask him, hey man, I've got a bit of a reputational issue. You know a little bit about comms, help me out. And through that business, the guys were able to, exposure, the guys were able to build a business. And it was thriving. But the challenge the guys had is that now the opportunities in South Africa were really opening up. And they were at the forefront of some of these relationships and didn't quite know how to build this thing. By the time I joined, I think we probably had, of the 12 companies that are there, I think we had about 3 that were there. The amount of time and energy we spent trying to articulate what our vision is has led to the business that we've built today. We had an investment company one day. Today we have a media and communications group. Let me explain a little bit what that means. If you're from South Africa, you know a little bit about a thing called BEE. Now effectively BEE started creating phony businesses, not sustainable economies. So every black man and his dog had an investment company. And what that meant is that I could go to an NEF, IDC, or a bank, borrow money, and invest in another company. None of us really knew what investments were, but that was the opportunity. So I did not need to know the operations of the business, but through BE, I could borrow money, and I could be a shareholder. So we started falling into that trap, where all investment companies, every black man and woman who was out there and serious in business, they had an investment company. None of us were really investment professionals. So we fell into that trap at some stage, where we took these minority stakes in all range of businesses, where we had no control, we couldn't drive strategy, and we started touching into industries we knew absolutely nothing about. At some point, we owned a call center in Cape Town. Like, yes, they used to sell insurance on the phone. None of us knew anything about that. But the deal was there. The funding was there. Investment company, couple of millions. Looks like a good idea. So we at a time didn't look this good. We at a time also delved into all sorts of things. And the lessons I was talking about earlier, about driving the right behavior and about helping you deal with it being a time thief, is what we realized the more focused we became. So we exited a lot of the minority stakes. We wanted businesses that we could only control. We tried to stick to a very clear strategy around a particular industry. And as you know, those industries are marketing and communications. We're quite excited about telecoms. We're quite excited about the power of technology. All of these things have been driven by a system that we've really, I guess, adopted in ourselves of always redefining the vision. I.e., how do we define success? What is that point? What's our yellow M3 today? So, as a tip, what we normally do, twice a year, we have what we call check-ins. We take a weekend out, 3 of us, and we spend time having a personal check-in, and whether or not we believe that the vision of the company still resonates with our own personal visions. The effort that we put into these sessions have helped us better articulate our own vision, and also given us the confidence, and please note, the confidence to say no when opportunities come that we do not believe are part of our vision. Yeah. You need confidence for that. Because you're an entrepreneur. You're out there to maximize your wealth. It's hard to say no when you can see the opportunity in front of you. But if it's not going to help you towards your yellow M3, you need confidence to say, no, I'll pass.